Okay, now let's hear the two versions of responding to the phone. Okay, ring ring, it's your house phone. This is Ali's residence. Ali on the line. Oh, what do you say? Hello. Hello. So we have to be very careful. This is not in our discussion, but again, these are for the frontliners, people who are in the frontliners responding on behalf of your office. Yeah. So when the phone rings at home, of course, house phone. Normally, we would get people among friends who will call your house. Seldom we use our house phones for our official purposes. Okay, so you know it could be someone in the family or in the circle of friends. So politely you could say, hello, this is who speaking? This is Adam speaking. Who's on the line, please? Or you can say this is Adam's residence. Sounds very formal. Adam is a chief of whatever. Okay? But normally the person who picks up the phone will say, introduce himself or herself and say who's on the line. Okay? But if you respond to your handphone, you will give different kinds of responses to different kind of people. If it is Ali, the style is different. If it is to Mr. Ng, the style will be different. Why? The closeness between you and the caller. Okay? Hang up. What do you understand by that? When you want to put down the phone, what do you say? Thank you for calling. Thank you for calling. Please dial 1 for English 2. Have you heard that before? Oh my goodness, I can't stand that. Okay? So, after talking to your friends, what do you say? Bye. Bye. Thank you for calling. Bye. But if it is an official call, thank you for calling. Yeah? Have a nice day. Do you have to say, please call again? Why not? If you're marketing, please call again. Yeah? Okay, so it depends on the situation as well, but you must hang up the phone politely. Okay? Not just... okay, now this lending borrowing situation. You would like to borrow something. How would you say? Yeah, sorry. Would you lend me your dictionary? Would you mind lending me your dictionary? Could you please lend me your dictionary? Okay, it could be calculator. Request for people to open the window. Yeah, someone? Sorry? Would you mind? Would you mind opening the window? Do you mind? Do you say, would you mind open the window or opening the window? Could you please open the window? That will be very easy. Yeah? Could you please open the window? Oh, it's raining. Could you please close the window? Yeah? Okay. Go ahead. Enjoy yourself. What's here? Excuse me. Sorry? Excuse me. Oh, you are going for number 2. Right. Excuse me, sir. Can I interrupt you for a moment? Yes. What can I do for you? Excuse me can be used for an interruption at any time. Okay. When people are talking, it is always very polite to say, excuse me. Okay. Or when people are noisy, Teachers should learn to say, excuse me children, but do not bang on the table. Okay? Excuse me is always a polite way to interrupt or to ask. Okay, to ask at the beginning. Okay? Sometimes in this manner, is it good? Yeah. It can only happen again at the looking at the profile of the speakers, who is of the higher level and who is of the lower level. Your boss to you, yeah, they can call you by whatever names they like. Okay, but it is polite for them to say Inche or Mr. or Miss, whoever. Okay, but for us, for the lower level to call to address the higher level, we should always use this beginning by saying excuse me sir, or excuse me ma'am, excuse me miss, and people, if they want to go through some crowded places, excuse us, okay, asking for room to move. Okay, very good phrases, use them. Okay, this is a very polite, but interesting fact is, it seems that everyone uses this. Even the kids uses this, excuse me. Even after sneezing or coughing, for example, you say excuse me. Okay.
And if asking for a person to repeat something, say excuse me.
Yeah, but that is, in terms of politeness, it has a different meaning. Okay, we will say excuse me. Your tone of voice also will determine what you mean. Okay, if someone has said something about you which you do not like, you will say excuse me, meaning you dare to say it again. Okay, but if you you heard something but you were not clear, you can also excuse me. Excuse me, could you say it again? Yeah. But if someone said something, excuse me, meaning don't you dare say it again. That's the end of it. Yeah, that is to express disagreement. Disagreement. Okay. Sorry. Yeah. Yeah. Excuse me. Could you tell me how to get to the nearest post office? Could you show me the way to the nearest hospital? Yeah, why not? Excuse me is always a good interrupting word. It's a very good interrupting word, used at all levels. Used at all levels. Okay? You can use it at all levels, you will not go wrong. Okay? With anyone and everyone, you can use them. Okay? Asking for direction, asking for permission. Even children in schools, we teach them to say, excuse me teacher, may I go out? Okay, it must start with excuse me teacher. But sometimes children contract the form. They'll say, teacher, I want to go out. So the children is giving the command to the teacher. And the teacher say, yes, yes, you can go. Because the child commands the teacher, I want to go out. Okay, in actual fact, the teacher should say, no, you should ask in a polite manner. Okay, excuse me teacher, may I? You are asking, you are not telling me you want to go. So sometimes we do not correct these children, and it becomes habitual, and it becomes accepted by everyone. We are accepting the wrong statements used. But because we are so used to hearing these kind of statements, we say, it's okay, I know what you mean. Okay? But it's good to use the correct forms and functions from the beginning.